everyone. If you're new to GRC, welcome. I'm Dr. Natasha Stribbell, a certified family physician in the Georgina area. I'm here to help you understand your skin and what you can do to improve the aging process, as well as decrease things like hyperpigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles. We have many individuals who inquire about Botox and filler, so I thought I would do a quick tutorial on what Botox is and who could benefit and costs and things of that nature that are very often asked during consultation. Just to be clear off the bat, Botox and filler are very different substances and treat very different ailments. And in this video, I will only be discussing Botox. So let's get started. What is Botox? Well, Botox is a medication that's injected, and it's made from something called botulism toxin. Now, everyone hears the word toxin and panics, but these medications are commonly used for medical purposes and are not harmful if used correctly. Wrinkles are caused by repetitive contraction of a muscle, which then forms the line that we see on one's face or one's body. Botox is responsible for relaxing that muscle for a period of time and therefore smooths out the wrinkle. I like to tell people that the muscle has memory, and so it's contracted so many different times that it now remembers that contraction and therefore has that line. So it takes time to erase that memory. And what that is essentially what Botox is doing, is erasing that memory from that muscle. Botox is also used to treat a variety of other medical conditions, including things like migraines, hyperhidrosis, overactive bladder, neck spasms, and a variety of other things. The most common areas of treatment for Botox on the face are frown lines, forehead creases, so both the frontalis muscle and the 11s, and crow's feet. Other areas such as the neck, lip lines, gummy smiles can also be targeted. There are a variety of different brands or types of Botox, and I'm just going to throw out some names that you may be familiar with. So there's, of course, the original Botox, Dysport, Xeomin, Nuceiva. These each have different indications and slightly different properties associated with them. So who is a good candidate for Botox injections? Well, first, let's go through something specific. So there are two different types of lines. There are static lines and functional lines. Functional lines are the ones that appear when we make a face. So when I raise my eyebrows, all of a sudden there's lines there. And then there are static lines, which are the ones when we look in the mirror are there all the time, no matter if we're making a facial expression or not. These lines are generally a little bit more stubborn to treat and require multiple treatments in order to ensure that the muscle forgets the contraction memory over time. So to that point, if we start treating functional lines early, they stop becoming static lines and therefore are easier to treat. And that is where this terminology of preventative Botox comes in. So it's not specific to age and it's not specific to gender. And it really is based on how much your muscle contracts and how many lines and how much movement you actually have. Basically, any facial movement, smiling, frowning, chewing, sucking on a straw can lead to wrinkles. And these lines make people look tired, angry, and older than they are. One of the quickest and safest ways to rectify this is with Botox type A. Now, the cost of Botox varies, and it's based on a few factors, such as how advanced the fine lines are, how aggressively you want to treat the areas of concern, and therefore that dictates the amount of product that is used. Botox is measured in the number of units used, and a number of units is determined on the basis of the strength of the muscle and the depth of the line, and therefore consultation is always really required in order to adequately determine what is needed. It is a bit of an art. And therefore, I always like to treat a little bit on the conservative side. I operate under the premise of we can always add more, but we can't take away what we've injected. This also helps get a natural look and helps the pocketbook a little bit as well. The cost fluctuates based on the expertise and the qualifications of the person performing the treatment, the time taken to inject, the product itself. There are variations from brand to brand. And then, of course, the geographic location. So generally speaking, the closer you get to the city, the more costly Botox is per unit. When choosing an injector in your area, you should always take into account the injector's experience and their qualification, as well as your comfort levels, which are just as important as the final cost. Remember that just because it may seem like a simple procedure, it actually involves both an art and a science that only experienced healthcare professionals should be doing. There are 43 muscles in your face which are responsible for very important things like chewing, blinking, smiling, lifting your eyebrows. And the person performing these injections needs to understand and be able to locate these muscles to optimize treatment and therefore avoid side effects. Botox injections usually take less than 15 minutes. The number of injections you need depends on your facial features and the extent of the wrinkles. Crow's feet, for example, usually takes 2 to 3 injections. Occasionally I'll do 4. Furrows above your brow could take upwards of 5 or more. So let's just go over a couple of quick facts about Botox. 1. Botox takes 4 to 14 days to take full effect, at which point many injectors, including myself, will complete a follow-up assessment. 2. Botox generally lasts approximately 3 months, give or take. 3. One should be upright for 3 hours after injections, should avoid anti-inflammatories and alcohol for 24 hours, should avoid makeup and cream for 4 to 6 hours after, avoidance of hot tubs, sauna, and hot showers for 24 hours, and we always advise not to massage the area that is injected. 4. Botox does not increase volume, and it does not treat skin laxity. It treats muscle contraction. 5. All side effects from Botox, even the worst ones, wear off after 3 months. So that's just a little summary about Botox. Hopefully that helps put people's mind at ease and answer some questions that you might have. Feel free to leave any other questions that you might have in the comments section and I'd be happy to answer them. And if you're interested in consultation, please feel free to reach out or check out our website and we would be happy to talk to you one-on-one. Look forward to seeing you in office. Take care and have a great day.